Good noon, dear students. I welcome you all in this class. Today we are going to start first chapter from your book First Flight, named A Letter to God by G.L. Fluent. And this story is about a character named Lancho. He is a farmer and he had blind faith in God. So we are going to start the chapter. Let me turn the page. Okay. I think it is visible to you. I am also watching through the camera, so I may have some problem in reading. Okay, the house, the only one in the entire valley. The house refers to Lencho's house here, and it was the single house. It was the only house in the whole valley. Sat on the crest of a low hill, and it was situated on the crest means on the top of a low hill. The hill was not very high, and the house was situated on the top of the hill. From this height, one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers. And from the top of the hill, from the crest, means from the house, the fields, river, and the crop which was ready to cut and was laden with the flowers was clearly visible. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour, or at least a shower. And it is said here that the crop was almost ready to cut, but one thing was required to make it complete. It was rain. Rain was needed to make it complete. Throughout the morning, Lancho, who knew his fields intimately, had done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast. And from the morning, because Lancho was very confident that this year the crop is going to very good and he is going to earn so much money from this crop, so he was eagerly waiting for the rain. So that's why this was the reason that he was watching towards the sky in northeast direction. Okay, next paragraph. Now we are really going to get some water woman, and here Lancho is saying, he is talking to his wife, and he is very confident, and he very confidently he declared that soon we are going to get rain. The woman who was preparing supper replied, yes, God willing. And the woman means Lancho's wife, who was preparing dinner, she replied, yes, it is God's wish. And here God enters. The older boys were working in the field while the smaller one were playing near the house. And it is said here that the older boys of Lencho's were working in the field, they were doing work in the field, and smaller ones were playing until they were called by their mother. And her mother means their mother called them and said dinner is ready, and they all came to have the dinner. It was during the meal that, and while they were having their dinner, just as, let me turn the page, just as Lencho had predicted, just as Lencho has predicted, means as he declared, as he said that the rain is going to come, and it happened. Big drops of rain began to fall, and big drops of rain means the rain came and it started falling. In the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching, and means in the northeast, it is the same direction where he was watching. He saw that huge mountains of clouds were coming, they were approaching. The air was fresh and sweet because the weather was very good. Clouds came in the sky, so the air was very fresh and sweet. The air was blowing fresh and sweet. The man went out for no other reason than to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. And as it was expected that he wanted, means Lancho wanted rain, and when the rain came, he became very happy. He was very happy, and he went outside to enjoy the rain. And when he returned, he exclaimed, and after enjoying the rain, when he entered inside the house, when he came back into the house, he said, these are not raindrops falling from the sky. They are new coins. And he said, means he compared the raindrops with the money, with the coins, because he knew very well कि when the raindrops will nourish the crop, nourish the earth, and after that definitely he is going to get a very good crop, and that's why he is comparing the raindrops with the coins. The big drops are 10 cents pieces and the little ones are fives. And he compared, he said that the big raindrops are 10 cents for him, and he said that little ones, means small raindrops, are 5 cents for him. Next paragraph. With a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. He was very much satisfied. Let me set the camera first. Okay. With a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flower draped in a curtain of rain. And he is very happy, he is very joyful, and he compared his crop. He is saying that it seemed like as the crop is wrapped in the curtain of rain. But suddenly a strong wind began to blow, and along with the rain, very large hailstones began to fall. But it was not expected, and suddenly a strong wind started blowing, and along with the strong wind, hailstones began to fall. These truly did resemble new silver coins, and these hailstones were looking like silver coins. The boys, exposing themselves to the rain, ran out to collect the frozen pearls. And the boys means they were children, they were very innocent, were not aware of the situation, and they were playful, and they started playing in the rain and started collecting the frozen pearls. Frozen pearls are here. Hail stones are called frozen pearls here. Next paragraph. It is really getting bad now, exclaimed the man. Now, Lancho started worrying. He was very much worried to see the situation, and he said ki now it is going bad. I hope it passes quickly. And he started hoping to pass the hailstorm, but it did not happen. It did not pass quickly. For an hour, the hail rained on the house, and it took 1 hour to go. Means the hailstorm stayed for 1 hour, and during 1 hour, what the hailstorm did, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley, the field was white as if covered with salt. And everything, the garden, the hillside, cornfield, everything was looking white because of the hailstones. And what was the result of the hailstorm? Not a leaf remained on the trees. Means this was the result of the hailstorm, that not a single leaf was there on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed, the cornfield was totally destroyed, the flower were gone from the plants. Lancho's soul was filled with sadness. He became very sad. Means after watching the destruction done by hailstorm, he was very sad. He was hopeless now, because nothing was left. When the storm had passed, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons. And when let me set the camera. Okay. When the storm passed, he went into his field, and he said to his sons, a plague of locust would, okay, have left more than this. Locusts are the group of insects which used to do destroy the crops. So he is saying that they are less harmful. He is comparing locusts with the hailstorm, and he is saying that they are less harmful in the comparison of hailstorm. And he is saying the hail has left nothing, means nothing is left now, everything is destroyed. His ear, yeah. Okay. The hail has left nothing. His ear we will. This I'm not getting what is written here. The hail has left nothing. This year we will have no corn. Okay, he is saying he is very much disappointed. He is very much tense and not getting any way. And he said, "Ki this year we are not going to get any crop." The night was a sorrowful one, and he is cursing the night when the hailstorm came. He is saying the night was really a sorrowful night. All our work for nothing, means he's saying here that the work which was done by us, the hard work which was done by us, is useless now. It is a waste only. There's no one who can help us. We will all go hungry this year. And he is hopeless and not expecting anyone who will come to help them. And that's why he is saying ki now we might have go hungry this year. So this is the explanation of the first part of your chapter. And the chapter is divided in two parts. We have completed first part, students, and after that I will provide you one worksheet related to first part of the chapter, and after that it will be completed. Next part we will do in our next class. Till then, thank you.